In this video, we're going to demo Orbee's analytics platform built specifically for dealership websites. We're going to cover 4 sections that provide you with important insights into your website traffic and campaign performance. We'll start with the dashboard. Next, we'll cover the Analyze section to see which sources, mediums, and campaigns are driving traffic to your website. Then, we'll check out the Conversion section, which allows you to see analytics specific to conversions that are happening all over your website. Finally, we'll review the Inventory Reporting section, which allows you to see which vehicles have the most views and which traffic sources are driving those views. I want to point out that we have a support center under Resources, Support. While you're following along, if you have any questions about how Orbee classifies certain things, or if you want a deeper dive into a specific section of the platform, you can look anything up in here and find articles related to what you're looking for. Let's get started. This is the dashboard. It provides a quick glance at some important KPIs. In the top right, you can change the date range of the data you want to view and change the date range that you want to compare against. If you scroll through the dashboard, you'll see a few default charts that Orbee has gone ahead and created. And some of these have an option to view details or dive a little deeper. Let's start with the source medium report. The source medium report lives under the Analyze section, and this table is going to show you what source/medium is driving traffic to your website and what the metrics like vehicle views are, conversion rate, and how they stack up against each other and compare to previous months or whatever date range you have set up in the top right here. One thing to note, you can sort the table by clicking on the column headers, and you can search for specific sources or mediums in here. And you can change the metrics that are displayed from rates or total counts. Now, if you want to see what campaigns are driving traffic to your website, you can click in the top left into campaign, and all of them will be listed out here. But another way to reach campaigns is by going through the source medium table and looking for one like Facebook. You may know you have multiple campaigns running there, so you can click into this, and all of the campaigns with the source and medium set to Facebook carousel will show up here. Now you might be wondering, how do I customize this table? Well, I'm about to show you. Let's click on one of these campaigns. Now we're in the drill down section. The filters for source, medium, and campaign are already set because we clicked into a specific campaign, but you can still customize the columns here by clicking on this icon. You can completely customize them or select one of these pre-built analysis tables. I like looking at the landing page analysis because it shows you which of your landing pages are performing the best, which ones have the lowest bounce rate, highest bounce rate, conversion rate, etc. Since we're here, let's create our own drill down report. First, I'm going to clear all of these filters. Next, I'm going to add some of my own filters by clicking on the filter icon and clicking New Filter. Let's create a drill down report related to traffic going to a finance page. To do that, I will look for the page tags filter, go to custom, and keep this set to contains, and I'm going to change this to finance. I'll apply the filter. So now that this filter is active, let's customize the columns a little bit by clicking here and customize. So I want to add source, mediums, and campaigns to the table. So I'll open up dimensions, click source, medium, campaign, here you are. And on the right side, this is where all of the active columns will be listed. You can delete some fields or click and drag to change the order of them. And then once you're ready, you click apply. So now the table is updating, and I can take a look and see where the best performance for these pages, where the traffic source came from for these users, which one has the highest conversion count. Looks like this dealer is not running ads for it because Google Organic is the winner for this, at least last 30 days. But once you have a table that you're happy with and you want to share this report with somebody, you can click the download arrow and export this file as a CSV. Or if you want to save an image of this chart and add to a separate report, you can do that by clicking here too. Welcome to the conversions overview. This section provides a fast method of analyzing how many conversions are happening, what type of conversions they are, and where they're coming from. For example, down on the bottom, you can change the dimension. Instead of looking at conversions and sorting them by what their source and medium were, you can change this to landing page. Now we can see which landing page is driving the most amount of conversions. If you want to see a breakdown of what type of conversions are happening, you can switch to the actions view and see how many click-to-call conversions happen versus form submissions. It's important to note that Orbee can only track form submissions that happen on a native form, meaning it's a form provided and built by your website provider. For third-party tools like a trade-in tool or digital retailing, that requires you to upgrade to Orbee's customer data platform, where we actually install the script in those third-party tools as well. In the conversion timeline, we have the ability to see conversions as they're coming in, so you can have a little more context for each conversion. What's their source, medium, campaign? What was the amount of time spent on the site before they converted? And how many pages did they look at before they converted? Now again, our customer data platform users can click on the visitor ID to see a shopper profile that has a little more details on this particular visitor. We're back in a drill down table, but this one is built specifically for conversions. It functions similar to the last drill down table we looked at, where you can add filters, customize the columns, and export the data. But the conversion drill down starts off with some default columns related to conversions. This would be a great report to create if you want to share with your marketing agency when you notice some discrepancies in reporting that they create for you. And finally, let's move to the inventory reporting section. The sections under the inventory dashboard are mainly used for setting up the inventory feed, but allows you to double check what vehicles are active on your site and if the pricing and other details are correct. We want to dive into the reporting section, starting with the velocity report. This report shows you the rate at which vehicles are being sold. By sorting the average days on lot column, you can determine which vehicles are staying on your lot for too long. You can set filters to determine if there's a trend with the underperforming vehicles by selecting the make, model, body style, or other filters. Now we're in the VDP views report to see which vehicles have the most unique shopper views, total VDP views, and what the source of those views are. The filters at the top allow you to see reporting data for specific vehicles and amount of VDP views. You may want to run a report to show your vehicle acquisition team which vehicles on your website generate over 100 views versus the vehicles that generate less than 10 views. This may help them acquire the right vehicles from the auctions that are a great fit for your dealership's customer base. Now that you've seen a preview of Orbee's analytics platform, I encourage you to log in and start clicking around. Start by identifying which source, mediums, and campaigns are your best and worst performers. Then create some custom drill downs reports by customizing the filters and the columns on the drill down table. If you have any questions at all about how to use the Orbee platform, or if you notice any kind of issue, please email support@orbee.com. Thank you for watching.